Hi Gemini, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. Today, Gemini, you guys got the High Priestess. They're telling you to trust your subconscious right now, right? Like, that's what the High Priestess is about. She's about the subconscious. She's about the intuition, being a very big voice, but also a voice that is trusted, right? It's not always trusted. Sometimes we have a feeling about something and we don't necessarily go with it because it's like, well, who would believe that? Or, that doesn't make any sense, so why should I follow it, right? But that's what she's telling you to do right now. It's like your higher self, or like this part of you is telling you something, and they keep communicating it to you over and over and over again. And I feel like instead of it being a feeling that you don't trust, it's a feeling that you should trust, right? And I know everyone might have a different thing, like a different thing that they're feeling at this time. So when we pull cards, it might not necessarily resonate with you. But I want you to know that just from this meditative session, it's important to always trust your intuition, right? To always trust like what your own self tells you, right? Sometimes it's like, when you meet someone, you get a really shitty vibe from them. You can't explain it to somebody, but that person gives you weird vibes, so you just don't want to be around them. And it just is what it is. And those are the type of instincts that can like save you, right? Like, let's just be real. Like, now, meeting people is, you never know who the fuck you're going to meet. So what I'm telling you now is like, trust your intuition. You never know when it's going to, really help you, and it's going to really save you, and it's going to really like, it's there for a reason. So I know we're told in this 3D not to trust it, but that just makes me think, that just confirms the fact that we should be trusting it more than logic. We should be trusting it more than emotions. It's like this distinct thing that I feel like is the only true radar that we should be listening to right now. So yeah, guys, just trust yourself. Always like listen to that little gut feeling, that voice, whatever it is that you want to call it, but always believe in it, because I feel like, again, it's important. And I think it can honestly stop you from going crazy, right? Like, let's just say you have this like really big feeling that something is going to happen, or this really big, you have a good vibe, but everywhere around you, like, there's shit. I feel like, again, it's to follow this, right? It's to follow this. The 3D could be chaotic. The 3D can have a lot of shit going on, but if you keep trusting this, it's going to lead you in the right direction. So yeah, let's pull some cards, Gemini. So Gemini, I feel like there is a true pair here. We have the king, we have the sage, and then we had the high priestess. I feel like that's the true pair, right? And I feel like one of you has to learn to trust your intuition. And I think it could be the masculine, because we're ending with the sage. So it could be the masculine energy that's trying to like guide themselves through the 3D, but I feel like they don't know what they're doing, to be honest. Again, it could be the feminine or the masculine, you decide. But every card here is in reverse, because I feel like this is this person negating what they feel, negating their intuition, negating their higher self. This whole reading is about higher self, intuition, right? And it's weird because every single card is blue, right? And the blue has to do with, I feel like, the throat chakra. Again, we have purple, higher, like the crown chakra. Again, this is like all these higher chakra energies that I feel like this person is ignoring, right? So there is someone here who I feel like they go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, because when it comes to the 3D, they love to like negate, right? They negate how they feel. They negate the body. Like, they have the emotions and intellect card in reverse, and then they have the body and mind card in reverse, right? This person negates. So I don't know necessarily if this is you, Gemini, or the person you're connected to. It could be this masculine energy who, again, they block their intuition. Honestly, I feel like this person has a very powerful ability, just as you, to decipher. But I feel like because the 3D hasn't really nurtured that in this person, they're not really, I think this is them learning now how to use that ability. and learning now that, like, again, maybe their intuition has been telling them something. Like, how do I even listen to my intuition? Like, I feel like that's what this person is learning. Again, this could be you or the person you're attached to, but I feel like the person you're attached to, I'm going to say it's the person you're attached to, it could be you, but the person you're attached to has, like, they're trying to learn, right? And I feel like there is so much love here between the two of you. We have the soulmate card with the Six of Cups. I feel like things are not finished between the two of you. And that's what this person, I think they honestly hope for that, and they hope that things won't be done between the two of you. But at the end of the day, they're not really making any moves towards you, because again, they're just learning right now how to use their intuition. Again, I feel like maybe you're the High Priestess and you've always had some sort of feeling about this person. And I feel like that's what they're starting to pick up on now too, right? It's like finally they're starting to pick up on the connection and how deep it is and just how much love there is here. But it took them a really long time to get here. And what I'm getting with this is, again, like, they end as the Sage. I feel like they have a lot of love for you. I feel like they're going to stop withholding that love. And there will be some sort of end, and there will be some sort of conclusion at one point, like finally, right? Because again, there seems to be a lot of unfinished business between the two of you. A lot of energies that are not necessarily over, right? It's like as much as this person wants the energy to be done between the two of you, I just get this unfinished business. I get this energy of someone who's like just starting to listen to what their intuition is telling them. And I feel like their intuition is like guiding them in a direction, but they don't really know how to follow it. So again, it's like you might be the High Priestess who already understands this connection, but this person doesn't. So they're just beginning to kind of get it now. And I feel like they've known it all along. It's just the fact that, like, you know, with the body and mind in reverse, the emotions in reverse, the Eight of Cups in reverse, the love in reverse, the Scribe in reverse, you know, this person, the guidance that they've been getting, it hasn't even been able to go through, because this person seems to either be blocking themselves. They could be someone who, you know, works all day, doesn't have a lot of time to like do anything for themselves, or it could be somebody who has some sort of addiction. It's any way that you can block them yourself, right? Like, you can block yourself by overworking, you can block yourself by doing anything too much, right? Excessively. So it feels like this person might be doing something excessively to block out the energy of this relationship, right? And the love that was here in this relationship. But what I'm getting with this is, like, the divine is trying to like inform this person, right? And even though they create a lot of blocks and barriers to their heart, and a lot of blocks and barriers in the 3D, it seems like this person, again, will do anything to block the energy, right? So that's why it's so hard for the message to get through, right? Like, the message, it's of love, and the Scribe is not coming through, right? Like, all the cards around here are in reverse, except for the Divine Timing card and the Ace of Swords card, right? So again, it's just all in divine timing. It's when this person is finally ready to listen. I feel like this person hasn't been ready for a very long time, because again, I do feel like this person goes out of their way to block the energy. So it's like, I work a lot, and then I go out afterward, and then I go to sleep. Like, there's no time here for this person to register. And I feel like they like it like that. They like the fact that they don't have time to register. They like the fact that they don't have time to like feel. You know what I mean? They don't have time to feel anything. It's better not to feel for this person. But what I'm getting is, like, they're kind of getting like hunted down, right? But it's like by their own self, right? It's like you can't really escape this energy. I'm getting that song by Enrique Iglesias, Escape. Like, I'm gonna post a link in the description. But yeah, like, it's like you can't really escape love, right? You can try as much as you want, but you cannot escape love. And that's what I'm getting with this. It's like they're gonna learn that very, very soon, that there is really nowhere to go. You can try and try and try to like run away from love, and it just comes back, right? Yeah, and I feel like this person, I think they're tired of just blocking their heart and like leaving you out in the cold and not communicating with you and not putting work in you and not going towards you. Like, it's an old energy already. You know, when some shit just gets old, you know what I mean? It's like, how much longer are you gonna, it literally reminded me of that song, like someone's running away, someone's hiding, someone's trying really hard not to like feel anything or feel any of this love, and then all of a sudden, like, it kind of just comes to them, right? Like, I don't know how to explain this, but I think a lot of it has to do with divine timing too. Yeah, I keep getting the lyrics to that song, Escape from, like, you could run, you could hide, but you can't escape my love. That's what I'm getting. It's like this person's running and they're hiding, but they can't escape it at the end of the day. Like, it doesn't matter how much time goes by, there's unfinished business here. Like, they can't stop feeling what they feel, and it's like, as much as they want to put an end to it, and move on with their life, it's like something is still open here between the two of you, and it doesn't matter what you do. It's like a connection that can't be severed, right? When you have a soulmate, you can't necessarily sever that connection, right? And that's what I'm getting with this. It's like you can try to run from like even your passion, right? Like you can try. This has been coming up a lot. It's like, you know, in everybody's read where this person escapes their passion. So like their passion could be being with this person, but they'll tell themselves like, no, I can just be with someone else, right? It'll be the same with someone else. But that's not the case, right? Like everybody knows that, right? Like you can't just close your eyes, and you can close your eyes and pretend like you're with somebody else, but that doesn't work out, you know what I mean? And that's what I'm getting with this person. Let's see what they're gonna do. I feel like they're gonna come forward in the Knight of Cups energy, but this is the energy I feel like they're tired of, right? With the Sage, like they're tired of this energy of like not communicating, of being left out in the cold, of like not putting work into something, of not like setting out. Like I feel like they're gonna get tired of the energy soon. I want to see what this like masculine's gonna do. And there we go. We have the Queen of Wands with the Ten of Cups. Yeah. They're going to go towards you eventually. They're going to stop. That's what this is all about. It's like telling yourself that you don't want what you really want, right? Like telling your passions, like, no, I don't want something. Like, no, this isn't for me. Like, no. I feel like they're going to start remembering what it was like. And I feel like they're just going to be pulled and pulled and pulled to the point where it's like you can't stop anymore. Like you can't run anymore. You can't hide anymore. I'm literally using the lyrics from the song. Like you can't escape love. And that's what I'm getting with this read. So yeah, Gemini, it's very, very cute. I don't know when the timing is for this. Let's see if I can get something on timing. All I can really get is like, you know, Wand energy and Sword energy the fastest. Pentacle and Cup are slow. We have Sword in reverse, but I'm getting for time. So again, I feel like this is gonna be fast with the Sword. And yeah, they're not confused anymore. I think they're gonna make a decision towards love. Yeah, something here never finished. Yeah, okay. It's gonna be fast. Again, we have Cup, which is slow, but I feel like Sword is the fastest, so. Okay, so yeah, with time for a beginner mindset, number 48, making it 12, making it 3, I feel like the divine is really gonna push this person. It's all gonna start happening like at once, where it's like someone's pulling someone in, right? And it can't be stopped anymore. So as much as this person liked to pretend that they were not in love anymore and they didn't care anymore, the energy just doesn't work. Like they can pretend all they want, but at the end of the day, this is where their real heart is. Like their true love is here, right? This is where they want to be. And again, it's like as much as you try to fight love, you can't fight it, right? Like everything in reverse here. Like love is in reverse, the scribe is in reverse. Like it's all BS. They can keep trying to fight it. They can keep trying to say they don't love somebody. It doesn't work. With beginner mindset, it's going to start again. Like again, this person's just going to, you know, it just is what it is. Like if you really love a person, right, you can try to ignore them as much as you want, but you still have that love for this person. Like that's what I'm getting. And a lot of this person's pull to be away and to not want to be, you know, confined by love and like, I don't have no love for this person, has to do with their ego. We have Mashig Labradon, the diamond-hearted Dakini. I see the light in my own darkness. I face my ego beliefs to feel free. It's their own ego keeping them tied back, right? Like that's why all this shit's in reverse, right? Like love's in reverse, the body and mind's in reverse, the emotions and intellect are in reverse, right? Like they don't like to I feel like they don't like to feel powerless, right? And they don't like the fact that someone knows them so well. And they don't like the fact that, like, you know, they'd give anything to be with a person, or they'd give up anything for a person, right? Like they don't like to not be in control of this person, this masculine, or, you know, whoever it is. It could be you, it could be the other person. So that's an ego thing, right? And that's what I'm saying. With a soulmate, you can't like break a bond. Like you can try to break the bond as much as you want. It can't be broken. That's kind of also what I'm getting with this Ace of Swords in reverse, right? Like you see how we have all this thread connecting you two? It's like you can try as much as you want to cut through one of those threads, but you can't. That's what I'm getting with this. Like you can't cut the bond, you can't cut the tie. I think this person is going to be tired of running eventually and come forward. And that's what I'm getting with Diana, the Queen of the Wilderness. The language of the natural world is a frequency of love. This is my mother tongue. Do you see how funny it is that every card is like in reverse? Like this person is like, I'm not in love. The body, like, again, I don't have any emotions for this person. And then, like, the real truth is that they do. The real truth is that, like, they have a lot of love. Like, everything is just reversed here. It's like, I don't have a lot of love. Meanwhile, the soulmate card comes out. Yeah, I don't have a lot of passion for this person. Meanwhile, you guys come up as a true pair, as the King and Queen of Wands. It's like a facade that this person puts on. I wouldn't believe anything this person says, because at the end of the day, this person has a lot of love. And I feel like their ego is what keeps them back, because I feel like they just don't like to be vulnerable. They don't like to be a person who is like so, open to love. Like, they just don't like to be vulnerable. But the truth is that this person has a lot of love for you, or again, this could be you having a lot of love for a person, and it's just gonna, again, at the end of the day, it can't be kind of stopped anymore, right? This person has been stopping themselves for a long time, and with divine timing, I feel like the divine is like, at some point, they're gonna, like, everything's just gonna come full circle. That's what I'm getting with this read. So yeah, expect this person to either have something to say to you or come back in some sort of way. Again, with time for a beginner mind, I feel like that's them starting over again, right? So yeah, Gemini, I love you guys. I hope this helps, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.